Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, what am I looking at? What are these Friday drops? I mean, you have a inside center in Shaq, which I predicted, by the way. Again, I said we were going to get one of Shaq, Wilt, or Kareem. I was right. Now, Shaq's going to be great. 100% will be an awesome card. With the way the centers already are in this game, at best, he's probably the third, maybe second. We'll see. Probably third best center in the game, I would think, with being an inside big, and maybe even lower than that, depending on how you feel about inside bigs, even at this point in the year. With the way fades are right now, I feel like insides are definitely viable, but at the same time, is he any better than the second or third best center? Probably not. I mean, Embiid's better, right? Now, to be fair, he's still an inside, so that will limit offense. It makes it harder to run offense with him. Defensively, he's going to be an absolute god. Offensively, if you're good at the game, he's going to be very, very good too. Swim Cash, Kyrie, Tmrw, and Tim Duncan as well are like, Kyrie's a short PG who can't defend and can't dunk. Swim Cash is a WNBA player. Tim Duncan is 48 three ball, I think, and Tmrw is not going to defend and probably going to be kind of slow and not that great of a slasher, and I don't think his jumper's that good unless it's better this year. It might be better this year. I mean, it definitely could be, but this is another, for the fourth week in a row, in my opinion, underwhelming Friday drop. We have had 4 Friday drops so far in NBA 2K26, and in my opinion, every single one of them has been absolutely mediocre as heck. And I think the biggest reason for that is because of all the Wild Gems cards that have outclassed a lot of these other cards. And so what's happening is, on a week-to-week basis, there just aren't that many incredible cards for us to give us and be able to extend pacing throughout the year. But what that leads to is now we have Friday packs that nobody's buying, because people aren't interested in the packs, because number one, the pack cards are terrible. Number two, the cards in the packs aren't even that desirable. The only card in tomorrow's packs that people will really want in general is Shaq. He is a less than 1% chance to pull a pink diamond, not just Shaq, which means you have to pull hundreds of packs to have a chance to pull him. There will be 1 or 2 of them on the auction house tomorrow. You know what I mean? Maybe 3 or 4 at most. Like, it's just how it is. And then the odds are going to be that if you do somehow get lucky enough to pull a pink diamond, it's probably Swin Cash. Packs are terrible. There's a reason you're seeing less pack openings than ever. It's because even the people who open packs aren't spending as much. Now, there obviously still are pack openings, don't get it twisted, but it's less, it's lower quantities, it's more, there is less of it these days. And I think, honestly, I feel like 2K has made some of the changes they made this week in terms of nerfing King of the Court rewards, nerfing Breakout a little bit in terms of the MT methods and stuff like that, or maybe even a lot. It seems like a lot of people are saying, and just other negative changes that already seem like they're happening. That makes me think 2K's not making as much money as they want to make. But you're not making as much money as you want to make because your pack odds are absolutely awful, and the packs you're dropping aren't particularly interesting because you're going too fast with the pacing. So you can't drop interesting new cards because you dropped 2,000 Wild Gems cards. Whose idea was that? I know they're good cards, but now everybody's team is good and they don't need any of these cards. That's the thing. There are better Wild Gems cards at every single position than every single card that is coming out tomorrow except for Shaq. There are. He's the only card in the drop that I see that's better than Wild Gems cards at point guard, power forward, and point guard again with Tmrw. And then obviously Swin Cash is, I mean, she's a WNBA player. At the end of the day, I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you with that one. I don't know how tall she is, but I have to think probably not that tall. I don't know, guys. I am just really, really underwhelmed and disappointed right now with my team. I think a lot of y'all are in a similar position as me in that respect. She's 6 foot at shooting guard, y'all. 6 foot at shooting guard, y'all. Anyways, Kyrie Irving and Shaquille O'Neal. We are getting 2 pink diamonds tomorrow. One of them is 40 driving dunk, 42 interior, 47 strength at 6'2". Again, people are buying this card, an amethyst, for 150K, who is 6'5", the same speed, 90 driving dunk, nearly as good of a shooter with a great jumper, way better defensively. Like, there's so many cards like this at point guard that are better than this Kyrie. There are 15 point guards in the game better than Kyrie Irving right now. He can't dunk and he can't defend. That card can't play. Even at this point in the year, there are so many PGs better than him. He's probably worse than Steph, because at least Steph has really OD movement. Kyrie's movement's going to be okay, but it certainly isn't going to make up for a lack of defense. He is, again, kind of not even all that good at all. Just like Anthony Edwards last week, except maybe even a little bit worse. He's not that good of a card, plain and simple. And then obviously Swin Cash is gonna suck. A 6-foot shooting guard will never be good no matter what. And then you have Shaq, who obviously I would think Shaq's gonna be a good card, right? 87 speed, 95 standing, 95 driving layup, 97 post stick, 94 post control, 97 shot close, 99 strength, 97 interior, 97 block, 97 rebounding, 87 speed. He's a freak. But even Shaq, like, let's compare Shaq, 26 3 ball, 63 mid-range, and an absolutely awful jumper. So it's not like you're going to be hitting mid-ranges with him anyway, because he's going to be super baited. And it's not going to happen. Compare him to Tyson Chandler. +1 interior, not as good on the perimeter. +1 block. +7 strength. Okay, does that change anything? Not really. A little bit better post game, whatever. He's the same speed, I think. Where's the speed? Yeah, 87 speed. Tyson's a way better shooter. Tyson damn near better than Shaq, legitimately. I mean, they're both 7 foot, or 7. Shaq's 7'1" with 7'7" wingspan. Tyson's 7 foot with a 7'3" wingspan, but he's got a big player build. You see my point? Again, like, these cards are just so underwhelming because 2K already dropped so many good cards that it's like, I'm not 100% sure this card is better than Tyson Chandler, which means he's like the 3rd or 4th best center in the game. And again, he's going to cost $1 million MT because there's going to be 2 of him on the auction house because pack odds are atrociously horrible. Y'all see the problem? This is a 2K created problem. This is not a community problem. This is a 2K created issue. You're dropping cards that people don't want in packs that you can't even pull them. What else you need to say than that? I don't have anything else to say than that. It's that simple. Anyways, moving on to the diamonds and below. The diamonds and below are the ones that could actually be decent cards and could potentially be somewhat, maybe a little bit attainable from packs. Still not going to get pulled that much, but whatever. 6'11" with 7'3" wingspan. Timmy D, 79 speed, but 48 3-ball, guys. 48 3-ball. Why? I don't know. Just, again, this is a card who, look, it's not, I wouldn't be frustrated about this if not for all the other stuff. That's the truth. Tim Duncan's fine. He's not incredibly fast, but he'll be very good on the interior defensively. He's going to shoot a mid-range pretty good because his jumper's not bad. Now, corner threes, he might occasionally make, maybe, and that's it. But low 3-ball ratings are not as good as last year, so this card won't be as good as he was last year. He was the Season 1 Domination Award last year, basically this card. And that card was very good, but at this point in the year, with the way the Wild Gems are this year and how much better cards there are, and the fact that you can't shoot with low 3-balls as easily as you could last year, Tim Duncan's probably realistically not going to be that good. And then honestly, Pete Maravich is kind of probably same story. 50 driving dunk. He is 6'5", but he's got 58 interior and 80 perimeter, 78 steal, 58 block, 41 strength, 89 speed is pretty good with 93 3-ball is nice. But what's his fade? Got normal. Sigs are underwhelming. Jumper's probably not that great. Honestly, Marcus Morris upper isn't bad though. I mean, he's okay. I don't know. He'll be not the worst card in the game, but he's not particularly great either. I don't think he's going to be a beast either. He's not going to be a guy that'll be like, oh yeah, you got to get Pete Maravich for your point guard. He's not the worst card in the world, but I don't think he's great. And that's all we have for tomorrow. Like, that's the drop. Again, I just don't understand what their plan is. Are they just going to keep nerfing stuff so that there's nothing to do in the game? Like, I'm really concerned that they're going to come out with Season 2, and Season 2 is going to be Season 1 content with nothing to actually do in the game and no way to actually get rewarded, and it's literally just going to be the most boring thing you've ever done in your life because there's no reason to play the game, and there's no content that's accessible at all that they're dropping on a weekly basis. Like, the weekly content is a disaster right now, y'all. I don't know what they are doing, to be honest. It's pack odds, and unfortunately the Wild Gems cards are out. Like, that decision is over, and so the pacing is already kind of screwed up. But they got to find a way to. I just think it's, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. Maybe 2K's making bank. I hope 2K's making bank. I don't know how 2K'd be making bank with this content, but I hope they are because I don't want the game to suck. And I'm a little worried that the good things we like about this game so far are going to get made worse because they're not making money. When the reason they're not making money is not because they put good stuff in the game. The reason they're not making money is because their content is garbage and the pack odds are awful. That's why. It is what it is. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.